Alright. Load the game. Can't seem to get this light to reflect off my face. There we go. That's about as good as it's gonna get. It's kind of dark outside. What did I just do? I think I just screwed up. Yeah, I just screwed up Rimgandir's. Oh, crap. Okay, Guys would no doubt please Barath, the owner of stranger. It's called the Golden Grove.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what any of those things are, though. I'm gonna talk to the tree people outside. So, I'm guessing whenever I go into the burial isle and I actually start chasing Theos, that I'm gonna need... Like, each floor, I'm guessing, is gonna have, like, different servants of different gods. And I'm gonna have the protection of, like, 3 out of the 4 gods.
I thought perhaps you could tell me a little about the Glenfartham perspective on the Engwithans.
You mean the builders?
Mm-hmm.
I don't really want to get into it.
I promise not to comment. I'm a student of culture. It's hardly my place to judge.
Not that. If I started talking about the builders, it'll remind me that I ought to kill all of you for violating the sanctity of their lands.
Oh.
You're right. It's a very personal question. Let's drop the subject.
What do you wish to know? Until we meet again.
No, that wasn't much help.
What do you wish to know? Until we meet.
Hey there.
What Golden Grove? Where do I go, Barath? I don't know what to do. Golden Grove. I don't know any Golden Grove. Golden Grove, Golden Grove. Alright, what's the name of the quest? A Servant of Death. Of Diath. Reach it down shore.
Hey there.
I mean, the only thing that's golden is, like, on the entire map, is this town.
Hey there. Hey there. Sure.
Oh, I don't think it's anybody in here. Oi. Maybe it is in there. We'll find out after this 5-minute loading. Okay, there it goes. Mm-hmm.
Hey there.
There. Oh, I never actually went this way. Holy crap, I never explored this part.
Hey there.
Oy. Mm-hmm. This doesn't look good. Okay, what is the quick save button? I saw somebody doing it CB last night. I was watching him. F5. Oh my god, there's a quick save button.
Hey there.
As your blood flows, so shall your essence. Your life's energy shall feed the soil, and your soul's energy shall enrich the community. This is by your own choosing, supplicant?
Oh lord.
Hey there.
Well, that's disturbing. Hail, Esther.
No one comes to Blood Sands without a purpose. What is yours? I am the Archdruid of the Ethic Null. For centuries it has been my duty to guide our rituals and guard our knowledge. It is work that requires a certain resilience, but it is not without its benefits.
Gross. We are a druidic order that has been in Twin Elms since Ingwithan times. Our founders came from the White March seeking a place where we might practice our beliefs in peace, as it were. Unlike most of our Glanfathan brethren, we seek answers in the world around us rather than in the teachings of the gods. We believe that all life has power, and that this power can be siphoned and conducted. Sounds like Wartica, to be honest. We are not, as some suggest, madmen and murderers. All of our rituals are conducted with willing participants and through methods that have been tested and refined over centuries. This allows us to create the war paint for which we are respected, if not loved. Not so different from which one part want to turn solar cell ship, move a card, you must expend energy. We're best known for our practice of kith sacrifice. This is the most potent form of sacrifice because it releases the most energy. We distill the essence of an entire soul into raw power that can strengthen the body, fortify the soul, and extend life. Gross. And what is war paint? Special unguent binding raw essence to the wearer. It grants incredible advantages in combat and has made us indispensable to the tribes. Whatever they say about our practices, almost all of them have made use of our war paint at some time or another. I don't want to buy war paint. Brath also believes it's time you paid your dues.
Since
Actually,
when do the
that's why
gods
I'm here.
send mortals to collect? You're much too talkative to be the usher. This is the trouble with deities. They meddle in a world that they don't even inhabit. I hope they've promised you something better for your next life.
They have. Oh, no, wait. You say next life? No. We're gonna succeed if we kill you in this life. Uh-oh. This could be bad. I did! Got up kind of early because my cough, so I figured, why not? I like starting earlier, to be honest. Probably should have finished off the going on to the next target. That was not wise. Dang, Melkor's kicking the crap out of that guy. That was pretty impressive.
Following your lead.
Oh, I thought it turned... Oh, no, that was you that turned that on. Blood sacrifice jumper? Yeah, this, You missed it. This guy actively just sacrificed an elf in front of him. In front of me. Which was, you know... Yeah, it was. 35... Let's actually wield the sword instead. Yeah, that'll be good. These guys actually are part of a very ancient tribe of the Twin Elms. Of the Inquithans, or Glenfothans. I don't remember which one they are. And they actively sacrifice people and collect their souls to harvest them and distill them into longevity for themselves. And Barath the God did not like that. So she's like, could you stop that? Plus I had to do it in order to get her blessing. And I already screwed up one god's blessing, so I'd rather not screw up another. But I had to kill their leader because he was like centuries old. Because he'd been sacrificing people and stealing their souls. Which, you know, I gotta admit, that's pretty evil, so... Kind of... I have 2 so far. There's 4 total. The max I'm gonna be able to get is 3.
Hey there.
Unfortunately, the one god that I did not get his blessing is the god of death. That happens. Yeah, I'm guessing everyone in this group is gonna hate me now. What?
Brave Delphila.
Great Delphila. Also, there's a quick save.
Hey there.
Shortcut. Like hotkey. I had no idea.
Brave.
Honestly, I didn't think I'd end up killing everybody in here. This is kind of a surprise. I've had to kill a lot of tribes in the Twin Elms. I am amazed that I'm as, you know, liked as I am here, because I have done a lot of killing. Not to say that they didn't deserve it. They actually were. There was a lot of crazy stuff going on here. But still, you don't just come into someone's home and start wrecking them up because you don't agree with their practices. Oh, he's gone. There he is. Actually came back. Ixiana! Oh, crap. It's good to have Brie and Mother back in the party. I miss Sagani and Ichimas, but you can tell she does a lot more AoE damage. A lot better crowd control. Which is something I desperately needed. Immune? That thing's immune to bullets? I guess it is water. Alright. How's it not immune to swords? Boom.
Hey there. Sure.
Alright, so there's one more person I have to go kill for Barath. Also, what is this? That's 9 will. Holy crap.
Yeah?
Let's get out of here. I don't know, the God of Death's quest was so not straightforward at all. I had no idea whether or not what I was doing was right or wrong. Which I guess is kind of cool because it's not very linear. But it also just leaves it up to chance. You know, I have no... Are you doing the right thing? I honestly have no idea. And I don't think that's right. I thought helping those people that were on the... It was seal the wall, but I thought once they went through the door, it would seal after them. How am I supposed to know that wouldn't happen? I don't know. It was not pretty straightforward. You don't know completely. You never played this game. Sorry, hon. I didn't mean that.
Many blessings, traveler.
Hey there.
Many blessings, traveler.
Anything in supplicant school? I know, right? Arona is a mighty elm among us. She lived for generations. Wise and kind. Let her order from the beginning. So she's a liar. So whereas the other guy is actively sacrificing people and taking their souls, this chick's going a different way about it. Interesting.
Yeah?
Kill the dragon, seal the wall, stop evil, dude. But it didn't say kill the dragon. See? I did what I thought was right in that one and I got lucky. Because she's like, oh, that is kind of sweet. That is kind of beautiful that you let the dragon live. For its beauty fills the air with tales of song. I said some kind of bullcrap like that, and Hylia's like, that's right. Wow, that's awesome. I never thought about that. I was like, heck, I didn't either until I didn't know if you were going to get mad at me.
You believe none.
I just didn't want to fight a freaking dragon. I'm not stupid.
I think they choose us with all the care and concern of choosing which fruit.
Songs of the Screams. Yeah. What kind of songs are going to be filling the air?
How do you do?
Unless Hylia is just like super evil and that's what she
Yeah.
wanted all along. I don't know, I'm pretty happy with my team. I don't think I'm necessarily going to need Aloth, just because Haravius, I think his spells are even better. I'm probably wrong. The wizard's probably like the best of the best. But I like having Haravius. Plus Aloth is kind of whiny. I don't know. I don't really like that. I don't think I'm going to need Sagani. She does a lot of great single target damage, but don't necessarily need it. And, I'm definitely not going to need Eater, just because that's just another fighter. And good morning, CB! So good to see you, friend. Thank you for teaching me the quick save button. I honestly did not know there was a quick save hotkey. I mean, I guess I should have assumed it, because, you know, all RPGs have that. But I saw you using it last night on your stream. I was like, son of a... I couldn't believe I didn't know that. I played this whole time. Yeah, you say quick save asses, but I thought you meant just like, go in here and manually save. No, there's actually a quick save button. So stupid. Yep. I'm gonna start doing that. Wizards are weak from what you've read? Are you actually saying that, Kablooey, or are you being super sarcastic? Yeah, this is a game to get destroyed in. Found you.
Greetings, Estremor. You are among the Ovates of the Golden Grove. High Ovate, an ancient elm among poles and saplings. We have taken root in the same soil, and the others grow in my shade. Their roots nourish my soil. My branches give them shelter. Together, we grow.
This chick's evil. You can just tell. Yeah, and that's kind of how I felt, Kablooey. I really did feel like the wizard had kind of a low TPS. I didn't know if it was just because I was using the wrong spells or what. But pretty low DPS in comparison to Haravius, the druid that I'm using, who just like obliterates everything. Once they get past level 7. I mean, some of their higher, like the, what is it, concussive missiles, I did like that one a lot. You must play strategically with wizards. That's what I figured. That's what the guy who picked this game kept telling me. You have to manually do everything for them.
Like the leaves of a tree, we are many sharing.
Oh, I know I don't micromanage enough.
One purpose.
I do if the
Living
battle
or
gets like
dying,
really, really tough.
We nourish one another. The truths of the soul and of the body are written on every blade of grass and sung by every creature under the sun. We learn these truths and sing them back.
Breath has sent me to end your life.
At least he chose someone who wouldn't wrap her intentions in trickery and lies. But what is a god that his voice should carry so far? And what are you that you should so eagerly obey?
I really need its
The
protection.
gods only have dominion over what we seed, and you would seed matters of life and death.
Yeah, spell mastery is amazing. Your growth stunts theirs. They learn nothing apart from you. If this is what you demand of the other Ovates, you're no different from Ethignol or the gods. Oh, she killed herself. Wow, she wasn't evil. Oops. Hey. Yep. Sorry I killed your leader. I mean, I just said a few words, I didn't... Oh. Too freaking charismatic. Everybody listens to me. Curse my charisma. Curse it. Oh, jeez, I guess I'll take that one spell that I get. Oh, I actually remember this one. I wanted that one anyways. What was this? The Cypher's Psychic Backlash becomes especially traumatic, inflicting a small amount of raw damage to the target on hit. Wow. That's pretty cool. Raw damage is really good. I know, right?
Hey there.
If only I could slay them and maybe slay them in the way that I slayed her. Talking him into it. I love games that let you, like, if you're good enough at it, you can, like, talk yourself out of almost any situation. That's my favorite. Yeah, I know there's a PoE 2 coming. I don't know, some days I feel this game, some days I don't. Today I'm definitely feeling it. Alright, Barath. I come for your blessing as well.
Hey there.
No, that's hardly it.
A toll, traveler. Gross. You met a dwarf traveling this road. What did you do? Life is kinetic. Forward motion.
Yes, right answer.
100 beginnings and endings nested within 1,000,000 more.
DOS? Oh, Divinity. I like turn-based games, but I also like active battle systems too. Star Wars RPGs. I actually played oh, what was it? Edge of the Empire. I played that tabletop online for a while with a few friends. That's an amazing game. And it made me really want to try out a whole bunch of different Star Wars RPGs. I've always been a much bigger Star Trek fan, as Kablooey knows. But Star Wars is amazing too, though. You can love one and love the other. I think they just made KOTOR backwards compatible on the Xbox One, like the original. Which I thought was kind of cool.
You found a tree that had lived for centuries. Its roots were deep, and its boughs sheltered many. Why did you cut it down? All draw their life's energy from the deaths of others. This is why all must remain part of the cycle of death and rebirth. No creature may be a closed loop unto itself.
Oh, they're not gonna say this part. You seek another who has lived his lives on the brink of the cycle. He sits on the inside of the wheel, observing its revolutions. With each life, he is plucked from the stream and returned to it intact. Why do you hunt Theos? What's up, babe?
If you know this much, then another god has already spoken with you, and given you half of the answer.
Yeah, oh, there's a ton of Star Wars RPG books. Sid Meier's Pirates. I never actually played that. I think I agree with Barath, to be honest. Galloway, Mogren, and Abaddon, or Abadox, basically want me to take the souls and give it to the Deerwood, so that they can empower themselves to be even stronger, like the people of this world. Can't remember what Hylia wanted. I don't think she wanted anything. Who was the other one I talked to? Anyways, the second one basically wanted me to take the souls and return it to each individual Hollowborn. And I was like, I mean, that'd be nice, but it's not going to help anything. I think Barath is right. Return it to the cycle. Get the cycle going again.
No mortal can survive the descent into the pit. But there are souls on the burial isle that are pledged to me. I will grant them to you.
Become the cycle.
And they shall bear you down safely, as well as light the way beyond.
I'm going to return them to the cycle. I agree, Barath. Brass boon, +5 defense against paralyzed, petrified attacks, +1 resolve. Nice, good, because those are freaking annoying. Addendum added. Council of Stars. Completed? Oh, not completed.
Yeah?
Yeah. I have to make a promise to one of the gods. I know, and there's not even a shrine in there to Aothas. Like, they had one to Wodica that was fallen over. There was nothing to Skane. I don't know.
Hey there.
There was a lot of gods that they had mentioned that weren't in there. Actually, let's go sell stuff first. You would have dug the irony there? Yeah, that would have been funny. What? Oh, this person. Actually, yeah, not that. I want to keep that. Yeah, Will is either. Well, like he's not either. I don't know. Oops, I meant to just quick save. Now I'm so used to going into that freaking thing that I don't want to quick save anymore. You gotta draw the line somewhere in development. I don't know, it just feels weird that they'd go all out in absolutely everything and then be like, just cut off like that one small little thing. Now that happens all the time. That truly happens all the time. To the burial isle. We're finally moving on in the game. I don't know, they don't have to do voice acting.
Yeah?
A lot of these things don't do voice acting.
Many blessings, traveler.
They should do voice acting, but they don't. Take me across. The burial isle. Tabletop version of Pillars? Oh man, I'll play that. Ooh, I'll play that.
Sure.
Heck, I'll stream that.
Troubled spirits surround us.
I
It's
remember when
Arvera.
I was a girl, and the missionaries came and told us about the gods. They said we could see them in the stars.
Is that on Kickstarter or something?
I remember when I heard that, I snuck out at night and climbed the watchtower in the old fort because I wanted to see them better. That fort burned down a few years ago when we cast the missionaries out. It was the missionaries who set fire to it. They didn't want us to be able to use it. Shame. There was history in that fort. I miscalculated many things since this began. I'm relieved you weren't one of them. It's a good thing we didn't hang you.
Oh, thanks.
I always knew this path
I
would
want to
have
know where this story's going.
but I never wanted to see Kratom suffer on my behalf. I don't think I can stay here any longer. I am told the Inquisition is gathering an army, that they have sent messengers to bargain with rulers from distant lands. Kratom is not built to withstand a siege.
That sounds awesome, CB.
If war is coming, I should be doing what Theos is doing. I will need allies. Allies on a stronghold that can resist an invading army. Oceanus. They have held off many would-be invaders, and their king has no love of the
Oh
Inquisition's
no,
faith.
that's what Theos wanted me to say.
Would he listen?
Crap. I sent her to her death.
Hey there.
It was me. I'm the one that messed up. What the crap?
Brave thou
Oh, that's awesome. I like that they see it that way. That's cool. Ow! Slowest moving spell ever. Oh, that paralysis is so freaking annoying. Good lord, those shades are stronger than they used to be. No, don't dominate their mind, just kill it.
Hey there.
Something took a lot of hits in there, and I don't know what it was.
Hey there.
I'm gonna guess that's Rimgendir's minions. Bunch of jerks. Something of a desperate act? Oh, yeah. Frightened, terrified, yeah. I hate being dazed or charmed. I think those are the worst. Yeah, exactly. Hello. What are you? 16 to 24. Yeah, what I got's better.
Hey there.
It's good to know unique items are just lying around out here. Like this person's.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't think my paladin can yet. Or maybe I didn't choose that skill, which sucks. I definitely should have chosen that skill, because I did not know that was a skill.
Mm-hmm.
Can a priest get rid of that stuff?
I am Heravius, child of the Fisher Crane, adept of the Hawk and Ivy, wanderer of
Oh, nice,
Loretha.
good.
Too formal?
Oh, another Autumn Stelgar. Maybe my healers shouldn't be in the... okay. It's too late, this is already happening.
Arthur!
That should help. See how I can manage to priest a little bit whenever I see he's being like really outnumbered. There we go. Woo! That was close.
Need something?
Hey there.
Yeah, I really don't know enough about the classes. In order to learn, like, specific stuff like that.
Excellent. I endured Galawain's trial and vanquished my equal.
Well,
the only thing I
we
regret now are
vanquished
the
your
years I
equal.
wasted viewing this whole thing as a curse. The ostracism was, no doubt, just another way of Galawain forcing me to be stronger. Almost. We thank thee, Galawain, for guiding our hunt. For today we grow strong off the flesh of the weaker. I think we're done here. Before the vultures get to him, figured I should take a reminder.
He took his jaw?
Hey there.
Can't you just, like, take an amulet or something? Good God. Why, Haravius?
I'm ready.
Nice. 19 to 28. Two-handed poleaxe. Burn proof, slain beast. This is yours now. Sick.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was kind of a cool quest to finish. Really, the only person left that I haven't finished their quest is Durance. And that's just because he won't talk to me, ever. Whenever we do talk, it's about stuff that I already know. I don't know. That's weird. How could that have done that little damage? That was terrible, Haravius.
Hey there.
What temple? Oh, I did! But even then he wouldn't tell me everything. Oh my god. I don't know, maybe I said the wrong thing or something. Oh, for real? Let's see if we can talk to him now.
If doubts and curiosity plague you, you're skinning your knuckles. Huh.
No,
Yeah?
Still won't talk to me. Oh, for real? I do? Okay.
If doubts and curiosity plague you, is this some final
Oh.
joke at my expense? To test my faith further? And why would you think that, Watcher? If all you have are questions, then I have enough of those. She is a bitch of a goddess, to be sure. But even a whore only goes so far in crossing those she serves. You answer a question with a question. Then why did I feel her disappointment at Halgot? Why were we shamed? Kill me. She is a goddess. I still drink from her burning breasts, Watcher. If she wished me dead, she could trace me to my source and kill me. There's no proof, Watcher. I was a fool to think you could help me see any farther than I could. They died in the blast, yes. The other 11. I was the only one to walk away. I thought we had wronged our goddess.
No such luck, CB.
This was my trial, and if I could prove myself worthy of her, I should have known better. There is only one God of redemption, and I saw him ended. To think I served her, I followed her. Now I shall serve no one. Woodica's lies must be answered. And now it seems I must take fire in war from a goddess's false claim as well. I still take from her strength as I did, for as long as it lasts. For I shall not cast her aside yet, until I have drained her dry and had my fill, just as she intended for me. For I have learned one of the lessons of the faithful. The faithful may wound a goddess greater than any enemy. A purification is coming, and this fire shall consume them both.
Quest completed. Good lord. That took forever.
Hey there.
Whew, thank you, CB. I've been wanting to finish that one forever. Crap, I hate these things so much. Okay, Pallegina, if you can't attack that, then turn around. Dum-dum.
Yeah? Yeah?
Yeah, it seems like Wodica started the whole thing. Aethys found out about it and tried to do something about the Deerwood. And everybody else stood against him. Because they didn't believe him, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna explore the rest up here. That and he was slaughtering people. You know, everywhere he went. Oh, Mogren and Wodica conspired to take out Aethys. Wow. That's low, even for a god. Especially for a god, I should say. Oh my god.
Die!
Oh, that paralysis. What paralyzed 4 members of my party like that? Lord. Knocked down or something? Oh, he's dazed. Wait, is this one for encounter? Oh my god, it is! Why not just use that every freaking fight? Don't tell me that. I don't know that. Stop smiling. Grieving Mother.
Hey there.
+3 might. Nice. 11:30?
Hey there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hideaway.
Oh crap,
Hey
that
there.
only gives me an hour. Not gonna be able to do much in that time. Yikes.
That didn't work!
Oh man, that paralysis.
Brave thou Philan nearly.
Oh, come on. Oh wow, she's dead. That was weird. It's still attacking even though it was dominated.
Hey there.
Oh, this must be the path down. Definitely pull the rocks himself. Oh, okay, it's just the way down. Wait, maybe? Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, if you ever need to do something like physical or so that it takes athletics or might, I'm gonna have my main character do it. Because he is definitely the physically strongest of my group. 5 proceeds, your security for 3 days. Just pay him off.
Hey there. Yeah?
Theos.
Another turn, Inquisitor. I ask again, Jovara Ixensios, do you confess to these heresies of which you stand accused? Do you confess to apostasy?
Hey, thanks for the host, buddy.
I confess to renouncing a mistake.
Do you confess to conspiracy against the one true faith?
I confess to opening minds.
Do you confess to false prophecy?
I confess to following a false prophet.
Indeed. And where might we find this heretic?
He wears the robes of a Grand Inquisitor.
She called you out.
You have no followers here, heretic. Your lies hold no sway in the court of the penitents.
Only my truth, then.
Another turn.
No! Wait! Wait! I'm ready. I'm ready.
Boom!
You are ready to give a confession?
I'm ready to hear one from you.
Yeah?
No time to lose nerve now, Watcher. What's one more trial for a soul on the brink of doom?
A great pit lies in the shadow of the statue of Wartica. No light from the surface reaches the bottom, but even so, you catch flickers of a ghostly glow in the depths. A wind from the pit buffets you. It isn't cold, but it raises goose flesh along your arms. Goose flesh? The wind carries a whisper, low and sibilant. As you look into the pit, souls gather around you. They encase you in a cloud of essence that swirls around your body, while you consider your next move. Let's use my resolve. Die for my companion. Ouch. Ouch, my back. Yay, completed Act 3. One more act.
What seems like an eternity, your rapid descent comes to an abrupt end. You remain still for a moment while your heart settles and your eyes adjust, breathing in stale, forgotten air. Before you, a narrow and eroded walkway becomes faintly visible in the dim light, cutting a winding path through a cavern so expansive it seems a world unto itself. In the distance, you can make out the cold gleam of living Adra veins that spike and fork in and out of view from the murky depths beneath. Their glow a faint and fleeting guide along the ancient trail. You look above at the opening you jumped through, now barely a speck of light like some distant star alone in the cosmos and forever out of reach. Your only way lies ahead.
I like those little cutscenes. Man, I can't believe I'm injured.
That statue of Wartica was watching us soil ourselves on the way down.
That was bracing.
This place is cursed.
Yeah?
Quest completed, Council of Stars. What else was completed? Nothing, is it? Oh, this is the end game. Oh, and it does a little automatic save for pre-end game. So Act 4 is just the end game.
There.
That's kind of lame. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. This is gonna be a heck of an end game. Jeez. For real? What's the point of taking all these mechanics if these traps are still too hard to detect?
Mm-hmm.
You?
Hey there.
Brave Dalfilanina.
Pray Delphalatinina.
Hey there.
Nice, good hits. Good hit. Oh god. No, we're gonna keep trying. See how well this fight actually goes without using Burress abilities.
I have
Cannot tell. It's nice that Spectre's on my team, I gotta say that. Yeah, no. Okay, that's true enough. I can detect them, I just can't actually activate them. Come on, destroy that Adra Animat. on. Knock him down. Thank you. There we go. Don't dominate him. Said kill him. Whew.
Brave thou Philothili.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Oh, that was close. Oh my god, seriously.
And what does the flame reveal?
Hey there.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Yeah.
Hey there.
Kind of wasn't wanting Durance to lead this fight, but you know, whatever. Oh my god, he got paralyzed right before he cast his spell. That's so lame. Yeah, I don't know how this is going to be a console game. That just doesn't make any sense.
Hey there.
I understand they're trying to reach out to like a bigger community, but man, I don't know how that's going to work.
Hey there.
I don't know. I played Dragon Age Origins on PC, and then I was like, wait a second, isn't this like on the Xbox as well? How do you possibly play this with the Xbox controller? That's gonna be awful. Yeah, pretty much.
Hey there.
That would be nice. That would be nice, Kablooey. Oh, he finally disarmed something.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Yeah?
Oh my god. Okay, these guys are the worst. The Audra Animats. Oh, that hurt. Let's use those per rest abilities. Especially for that crowd control. Come on, start dominating. Dominate some minds here, buddy.
That didn't work. Need to try something else.
Get one more chant off, Kana. And summon the Drake. Heck yeah, man. Oh, I thought they already killed the Drake. I was like, that's extraordinarily bad. Ow, 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 ow. Boy, my Paladin and Fighter can really hold that line. Nicely done, Gravy Mother. Wow, these guys can't do anything. No, Drake, come back. I'm gonna do 3 more chants. You can play Fortnite with mouse and keyboard? That's kind of cool. I did not know that. there are controls. I guess like
Arthek Worthen.
enough buttons on a controller.
Almost had it. Let me. Arthek Worthen.
This was a lot of enemies. I cannot believe they didn't do more damage. Alright, we can stop using those now.
Brave thou Philothili.
Well, that was a nightmare.
Hey there.
That really hurt.
What?
That hurt, Charlie.
A simple test.
Mm-hmm.
Wah, wah, wah.
Hey there.
I've heard
Yeah?
Fortnite's amazing.
What?
Any enemies in here?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see none. Oh. Let two people fight. And I'm dead.
My old pupil. You are a welcome sight, but a worrying one as well. Do you still wander lost in the darkness after all
Oh yeah, I'll
these
just go get a
years?
PS4 real quick.
You are so different now from who you were then, yet much remains the same. Old troubles with a new face. What is it that has brought you here? I'd hoped after our last discussion you would find what you sought. Has it eluded you all this time? I can only guess your presence here has something to do with Theos.
Doesn't it always?
The energy of this place changes when he is near. I don't know what he has done, but I do know of the souls that pass through here now. They do not come by choice. After all this time, he would still stand against the tide. I will tell you what I remember. I can see his influence, still hanging like a weight about your neck. So it always was. He had inspired something.
I was about to say, hard drives are like really inexpensive, aren't they?
Here also. It was just after the trial. You were agitated. I think because you started to consider that what I was teaching may have been true. That the gods aren't real.
Huh?
Perhaps not to her. Many are those whom the gods have scorned. This is petty retribution.
Nonsense! Clearly she has not been on the receiving end of a god's ire. She'd know how real the gods can be.
There's a theory puts my boldest to shame. But we ourselves have seen the gods' influence.
What I taught was that the gods whose faith we had been spreading were not gods at all, but something else entirely. Something created by people.
What?
They were conceived by Engwyth, a society of high minds and broad concerns. Theos' people. In their time, every people worshipped its own gods. Sometimes they warred over it. After a few wars of their own, the Engwythans sought an end to it. They devoted all their energy to finding the true creators. Generation after generation, they prodded and worked the stitching of the world and unlocked its secrets. One day, they found an answer. Except the answer was no answer at all. There were no gods to be found. Or if there ever were, they were gone.
How did they find that answer? It was like an atheist dream.
It shook them, this finding. If they could discover this on their own, how long until others would? How long before war and chaos reigned over a world without consequence? But they had mastered many things in their pursuit of these answers. And with their mastery, they crafted their own gods to
They
fill
made the
void,
gods?
and sent missionaries to the corners of the world.
I was wondering how this entire world seemed to agree that there was a set amount of gods. Like, how did the whole world and every civilization agree to that?
I never thought of it as fate, but I think you are right to call it that. Let the world see. Let them decide what to do. That was my faith. I became a missionary because the gods brought me hope that I wanted to bring to others. For a time, the truth sent me to a dark place. Then the day came when I realized nothing had changed, that I still had a purpose, and the purpose was the same and it was worth living for. I began questioning the other missionaries in public, exposing their parlor tricks. In time, their following became mine. The Nguithan missionaries all knew it, but they never told the rest of us. They meant it to be a secret that died with them. And in the end, they allowed their bloodlines to fade from memory. I had been assigned to join a few of them at a temple. I found the door to their chambers closed, but the room was stone and the door thin. Their voices carried. I heard enough. I investigated the things they spoke of, and everything was there, just as they said it'd be.
I actually never played Fallout New Vegas, the first one. Heard it's really, really good, though. Those schmucks. Ooh, man. Fallout 1, I've said this before in the stream, and I've played that game on my stream. If you're interested, go check out my YouTube channel. You can see my Fallout playthrough. I got every video on there. Every video that I ever do. And, dude, Fallout 1 is amazing. Still the best game I've played on this entire game list so far. It's incredible. The only other Fallout I've played is Fallout 3, which is also good. But Fallout 1 was just wow. Just imagine a game kind of like this, except like in 1996 or 1997, where you can do anything. You can become any type of character you want. And the stories weave in and out with each other. I mean, doing one thing will affect something completely different. I mean, you can really alter what happens in that game from your decisions early on. Oh my god, it was so good. Which, that's something that you can't really do too much these days. They say you can do it, but in the end, it doesn't really mean that much consequence. One thing I will say about this game, I chose to be a mercenary at the very beginning. I made that my backstory. That came up once in the entire game, and it was like 2 or 3 days ago. So I'm like 50 hours in, that's the first time it comes up that I was a mercenary. I don't know. That seems kind of weak that they didn't put any more work into that. After you spend like an hour creating your character.
You asked me this once before. Nothing I can say would be any proof, and it may be certainty your soul craves. Resolution. But if you are bound for the same place Theos directs these souls, you will see for yourself, as you once did. Everyone faces this truth at one time or another. Few confront it. Few have the stomach to ask what if. And in avoiding the question, they deny themselves an identity of their own. What if it were forbidden knowledge rather than fault that earned your doom? What of your guilt?
I have seen with my own eyes the deceptions of my goddess. The Watcher has shown me as much. But it was not until now that I understood how truly desperate she was. The depths of her deception.
You speak of her deceptions, but what of your own? Was it her words that led you down your path? Or was it
Which Baldur's Gate was it? And what's up, Thomas?
A gap that you filled with your own broken thoughts. If all our common threads are spun from a lie, what's left to bind us together?
For thousands of years, the Angwithan lie clouded our sight. How can we claim there is no other way when we never had the opportunity to discover one? There are answers out there still, in places we've never thought to look.
What if neither guide knew the way? How then would you choose a course?
Well, I suppose I would always choose that which makes me stronger. But instead of doing it because Galawain wishes it, I do it merely because I wish it for my own life. Oh, Galawain, know that your humble servant was speaking rhetorically.
What if even mastery over all things cannot answer the most basic of questions?
I stopped asking those questions long ago. It is enough to care for those we love with the time we have in this life.
Yeah, I've heard Baldur's Gate is so
what if
freaking
the
good.
cycle of birth and death is
Too many
nothing
games
more
on my
than a
game list.
tool of endless
Too
preoccupation?
many really, really good games. Let's build our own strength so we can bear it.
Spoken like a true hunter, my friend. Galawain's lesson is that we are each responsible for our own strength. And if the gods aren't real, then it is doubly true that we can depend only on ourselves.
That's right.
It's the trials, Watcher, that make us what we are. Have I not already
God, in the end, I ended up agreeing with Durant's.
Yet
I have gone
strength
crazy.
is not given, but earned, and always in proportion to its cost. What will you sacrifice for yours, and who will pay the
I do
price?
have Goat Simulator. It's totally on that game list.
I ask these things not to trouble you, but to show why they must be confronted. No answer is simple, but somewhere between them all lies a truth so beautiful, not even a god could conceive it. Do we not owe ourselves a chance to find our part in it? If that is truly what you believe, then you are a far different person than the one I knew. I've been alone here with my thoughts for so long now. I've found peace with my failures, and with my punishment. I no longer curse fate for what might have been. But there is one thing that has clawed and scraped at my mind all these years. One thing that will not be put to rest until I know. Until I understand.
Real quick, not to interrupt you, Ivara. Since all three of you hang out pretty often, which I greatly appreciate, go down to the games list below if you want, and choose a game that hasn't been picked, and I will put it in the upcoming games to play. I think we're 2 out right now, so we got Dead Island Remastered, or Definitive Edition, coming up next after Pillars of Eternity, and after that we got Donkey Kong Country, which is absolutely one of my favorite games of all time. Hey, Trey Tibbles, what's going on, buddy? But yeah, seriously, Thomas, Stewart, and CB, I know, it's DKC, man. Thomas, Stewart, and CB, for real, go look at that game list, pick a game out of there, and you can either message me or list it on here. Alright, you are actually picking Super Mario RPG. That's freaking awesome. I love that game. I will put that on the list. God, I love Super Mario RPG.
I need to know why you chose to remain with the Inquisition, even after you'd learned the truth. Do you remember?
I resented you?
I never wanted that. I had hoped that what I taught would replace your beliefs with something that made you stronger. For many it did. But not all, it seems.
Fairly undecided. I mean, there's a ton of games down there. And a ton of different genres. Don't just look at RPGs. I mean, if you want to pick an RPG, that's fine. But I mean, there's a ton of different genres, and I'm a fan of almost everything on that list. There's a couple genres I'm not a huge fan of. Some of the simulation games are kind of, ugh. And I'm not very good at survival games, but I will play them. I like games that have an actual objective that I can go for. Minecraft, for example, while an amazing game, I am not a fan of. I'm just not very good at it. Oh, thank you for reminding me, CB. The one thing that that I do, basically the one rule I have for the game list is that if you're picking a game from the series, you have to pick the first one that hasn't been played yet, chronologically speaking. The only reason I do that is, first of all, if there's one later down the road that has spoilers about the earlier ones, that kind of ruins it. Second of all, let's take like Assassin's Creed. You pick a later Assassin's Creed, you have all these abilities, all these things that you can do, because they built so much on top of the game, on the original game. And you're like, wow, this is amazing, this is incredible. And then later on, somebody picks an earlier one. You go back and play that, and you're like, wow, I wish you could have all this other stuff. It kind of sours the experience of the original game, because you played the newer one first. So. You never beat Super Mario RPG? Star Fox N64 again? I love Star Fox 64. I'll go ahead and say you have to pick the first Star Fox in that case, though. Because obviously they did add a lot on the Star Fox N64. I know, there's no objectives. Oh, man. There's no objectives in Minecraft. That drives me crazy. And that's the only Assassin's Creed I've actually played is the first one. Trade Tables actually picked it, and I had never played an Assassin's Creed game before, and it was awesome. I loved it. I've heard it does get better, though. Like, even better than it was. Oh, man, Super Mario RPG. I'm gonna stop talking about it, because I talk too much about it. You beat Mac? Was that the first boss, or are you talking about Bowser?
You were a blank slate to me once. A blank slate that I had taught the wrong things. I'd given you a false faith. I had to know I could undo what I had done. Redirect you to embrace the truth. You had heard both sides, seen everything. If not you, then who? I expected dissent, but I needed to know that true faith would prevail. Perhaps I've been wrong to place so much importance on one person's actions. It was all I could do to feel like there was an answer. Even knowing what you've told me, some part of me knows it doesn't truly answer what I wished to know, nor will an eternity of silent contemplation. I will have only my guesses and suspicions, and that will have to do. And what of your understanding of our past? Are you at ease with the choice you made? There is nothing to forgive. The fault was always mine. I led you down the path that led to Theos. When I tried to steer you back, it was too late. To have taught someone wrong is far worse than to have done wrong yourself. Long have I wished to make amends for this, but the time has long since passed. At first I thought this might be the source of your soul's anguish, but now I see I was
Steps a wheel. I don't know what that spell is.
You are not
Or skill.
divided on this matter. You have put it behind you. It is with Theos that your agony lies, in sun and shadow. Your questions are not for me, but for him. And it may be that only an answer from the mouth of Theos himself will satisfy your needs. Yet if there is anything I can tell you that would be of use, ask and you shall know.
Let's see. I think the PS2 came out and needed to say my attention went somewhere else. Guess I'm that old. Hey man, how old do you think I am? I think we're all that age. You played Mario RPG on an emulator? I think I used to use emulators all the time, like 12, 15 years ago. I played Breath of Fire 1, which was really, really awesome. I played that on an emulator. Oh, that sucks completely. That happened to me in Paper Mario. If anybody's played Paper Mario, I don't know what happened. I don't know if I didn't grind enough or what happened. But I got to Bowser and he just kicked the crap out of me no matter what happened. And there was no way to go all the way back. I didn't have enough items to go all the way back. And I didn't have enough items to beat him, so I got stuck and I never beat the game. It sucked so bad. I put it down, I never picked it back up. Because I loved the whole freaking game and it gets stuck like that. Oh, man. You want the SNES Classic just for that game so I can show my kids? Show your kids. I do have an interesting question about the NES Classic and the SNES Classic. And in general about a lot of different, what do you call it? Raspberry Pi. The tiny little, the microcomputers that people put emulators on and stuff like that. I know the big thing right now, and it's always been a big thing to me, is presenting those in HD format. Now, I've had a lot of problems with response time in HD formats with older games. Is that actually fixed with the new systems? Like when I press A, is it going to be immediate? Because you can tell big time with the older systems. I hate laggy response times. And I spent a fortune trying to get around them. And I did get around them finally. It just took a lot. What's up, Sauron? Almost beating your game now. You know, you spent a surprisingly small amount of time in here for me playing this entire game. BOF. Breath of Fire? Oh man, I love that game. Turtles in Time. Once again, if you pick Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I'm going to suggest you pick the first one. Even though that game is like staggeringly difficult, I'm not sure I'm able to beat it. Dad was a massive game pirate back in the day. He was? I didn't know that. What? That's awesome. And I never played Kingdom Hearts CB. Heard it was really good, but I heard it was amazing, one of the best games of all time, but I never actually played Kingdom Hearts. Don't you hate that when you get to an end boss and it's like, oh, that was just my first phase, second phase, third phase, fourth phase. Oh, but I wasn't even the real last boss. Here's the real last boss. That Final Fantasy crap drives me crazy. What do you mean, why? You haven't spent any time in here, Sauron. I know that. I hate that crap. I really do. Like, I can understand, you know, it's the last boss, so it's supposed to be epic and difficult, but you can do that without being a serious pain in the butt. You're afraid to use all of your items and good spells. Because you know there's going to be a different phase, like a separate phase after that. I hate that. Oh, sure, yeah, your job gets in the way. Well, Kablooey has a job. Tray Tables has a job. CB, I have no idea. Thomas has a job. And they're all here all the time. What's your excuse? I'm sorry, I'll stop. No, I'm just giving you a hard time, Sauron. Game's amazing, by the way. Found out the spoiler that, sorry everybody, but I am playing through the game. That, the gods don't exist, so. No wonder you love this game so much, Sauron. Oh, man. That's why you wanted me to play this game, you rat bastard. Are you bound here until the end of time? That's actually a good question.
In a matter of speaking. This is Braeth Yama, the court of
You've been waiting this whole freaking time for me to get to this point.
Here until they repent. They must beg the forgiveness of a god, pledge their soul to them, and they will be lifted from this place to the world above. In truth, they receive leniency, but not true mercy. The spite of Woodica is eternal. They linger above, at the side of the old court, and are not permitted to leave the island, forever severed from the cycle. This prison was full once in the days of the Inquisition, but time weathers all things, even will. I'm the only tenant who remains. Yet, I feel their presence strongly now, as it was in the
true, that's CV.
You have brought many of them here. They cry out for the judgment of Theos. You have struck some bargain with the gods, then.
And I do plan on getting the expansion once I see the DLC go on sale. But like I was saying, I think it was yesterday, I probably will play through this game again, not on stream. I'll play through this game again as a different character, and I'll totally go through like the DLC and everything. You know, just see how different the story ends up. Because I do like it, and it's a lot of fun. See, and I never played AC2, and that's the one everyone keeps talking about, Kablooey. AC2, Brotherhood and Revelations. I said they were amazing.
They aid you because they would bend you to their own purposes. Engwith built gods from ideals, and an ideal on its own is a grotesque and vicious thing. But these souls,
she's not wrong.
These forgiven the gods have bequeathed you like chattel. They were loyal followers in life. They will be with you to the very end.
My wife got a job. She finally got a job offer. Well, I don't say finally. That's be like, no, she's been trying for years. No. She quit her job maybe a month ago, and she's had a ton of interviews, and she finally got a job offer, an official one. Oh man, that's so awesome. That is so exciting. Let's see. Did stop playing after that. Black Flag. Mortal Empires releases tomorrow. I know. I haven't actually been playing too much Total War Warhammer 2. Even though I know it's amazing, but I've actually gone back to Total War Rome 2. Going backwards, Sauron. I'm sorry. Ezio 1, Ezio 2, and Ezio 3. Honestly, that probably would have been a better name. The whole Brotherhood and Revelations names kind of throw people off. And thank you, Thomas. I will pass that on to our 1. It's awesome for the out of nowhere sense of where the game came from. 2 is a huge jump in gameplay. See, that's exactly why I wanted to play 1 first, 2 second, you know, in the right order. Yes, I will definitely tell her congrats. Thank you guys. Alright, let's
Last time someone asked me that, I was bound to an iron wheel with a broken spine.
Let's continue on.
There are many things I've come to doubt about the choices I made in life. But that trial was my one moment of certainty. Even without a chorus of gods to tell me I had been right. The gods need to be reminded that we have a spirit and that spirit is proof against their power. They have the power to manipulate and confuse and ruin us, but not to change our will. I will remain here until the
Seems like the
world
Ingwithans really
crumbles
screwed the
and
pooch
fades from
here.
existence with joy in my heart, knowing I've shown them what they truly are. I could not say for sure, but you have been to Sun and Shadow before, and it came at a crossroads in your life, when much of what you knew had been upended. I have to believe it will come to you there. Your concerns then were of loyalty and trust and the gods. Everything I told you seemed to send you further into doubt. His words mattered to you when you knew him then. After you and I spoke, you went immediately to seek him out. Perhaps you simply sought confirmation from the man you trusted. If something from that time still troubles you, it may be something he told you then, or refused to tell you. He keeps secrets better than any in this world. He
Why has he
cares
done
only
all
for the
this?
secret he keeps locked away. He destroys anyone who might discover it, no matter their chances.
Then why is he trying to empower one god above all the others? Why does he care if he knows they're not real?
That's why he's always favored Boudica.
I'll just shut up.
It isn't in her love of promises or justice. It's her disregard for the rules. Her willingness to do what is necessary. To Theos, she's not a deity, but an ally with which to conspire.
Huh.
When her power waxes, she does as she pleases with this realm, as well as hers. And she wants that secret guarded as much as he.
Sure, all the gods want that hidden.
If Theos succeeds, there will be a shift in the balance of power among the gods. Boudica was vanquished once, when the other gods decided she had gone too far, and her power diminished. With this infusion, there is no telling what she will do. The only certainty is that there will be chaos in their realm, as well as ours.
How can I get Theos to tell me what I need to know?
You will not find a more resolute being on all of Eora. There is no offer you could make, nor spell you could cast, nor pain you could inflict that would make him reveal what he hides.
So I'm doomed?
But I see you have become a watcher in this life. Perhaps in defeat, when he can no longer defend himself, you might learn something from him.
How am I supposed to defeat someone that can jump from body to body as much as he wants?
Theos will not wait for you. If you do not catch up to him now, you may never find him again.
No, it's not a curse.
For my part in leading you to Theos in the very beginning.
I don't hate her for it.
I hope you can forgive me. I hope whatever final guidance
She's such a nice lady.
Proves more useful. If ever we should meet again, in this life or any other, I hope to find you at peace.
Yeah, and you're so full of crap, Sauron. I got to Twin Elms and you're like, oh, you're about 40% done. Are you kidding me? That was like 70% done. 70 to 80. You just wanted to discourage me, jerk. Crap, I was going to say something else, but I can't remember. You bastard. Why do I ask you anything? You don't get to pick any more games. Why do we believe in money if it isn't real? Oh, it's real. I don't know. I'm not a philosopher, unfortunately. He can jump from body to body. What if there are no bodies nearby to jump to? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what happens then. He can impose his soul on bodies that have weak wills. I know that. And everyone in my party is pretty strong-willed, so... Except for Grieving Mother. Oh man, he could do some crazy crap in there. I love... I absolutely love that it gives me a pre-in-game save automatically. That's... I absolutely adore that. That's so awesome. What am I supposed to do now?
Hey.
Oh, crap. Run, 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 run.
That didn't work. Need to try.
I think that didn't work. It worked just fine. Calm down. Dude, Haravis, you suck with that bow, man. Oh, and Soren, I totally picked Kana for my in-game party just because, dude, his summoning just gets out of control. You can summon ogres, you can summon drakes, like whatever the heck you want. They just do tremendous amounts of damage. Like that's too cool. Why would you not want that in your final party? Oh, look at there, a million traps. Ones that I can't disarm. That's so great.
That's settled.
Oh, I did that one.
Mm-hmm.
Please walk around the trap. Mom asked me back in the day if Frodo died at the end of Twin Towers. I told her yes, and I found out later she cried over it. Oh my god! She hit me with the book. That's freaking hilarious, dude. I'm gonna tell my dad that one. That's so freaking funny. I just imagine you just like sitting in your room.
Hey there.
Just minding your own business. And your mom just coming in with the book. Ow!
Hey there.
Frodo doesn't die, you jerk. That is so funny.
Hey there.
Oh boy, more Andra animats, my favorite. He's immune to that, dumbass.
That didn't work.
Because he's immune to it, you idiot. How did he just heal his whole life? Oh, they got like a quick heal button. That sucks. Tell her to read the Game of Thrones novels. I actually only have the first one, and I don't watch the show, so I know surprisingly little about Game of Thrones. So no spoilers, because I plan to read them someday. Oh my god, come on guys, I know we can win this fight someday. Okay. This is super annoying, so we're just gonna probably just do this thing. Ow, that hurt. For obvious and his stupid strong abilities. Are there new followers in the DLC? That'd be kind of cool. Alright, that's enough, that's enough. No more. You're gonna cast yourself into exhaustion. Oh, so, okay, yeah, there is an expansion person. That's cool. Are there multiple of them, or just like one?
Hey there.
Give me the next book, J.R. Martin.
Yeah? Yeah?
I don't know, there's a lot of like sex in those books. I don't know if I'm kind of awkward giving it to your mom. Hey mom, read this book.
And
oh
the
my
fire
god!
shows me something new.
Hello. Is that better than what you're using? Oh, it is. Woo, buddy! Oh, that's two-handed. Holy crap, look at this item. Wow. 25% chance to destroy the spirit in a single hit? Wow. Multiple, that's cool. That's awesome. Yeah, I saw that. You'd want to buy them together. I think Sauron found out that same way. That's funny that you'd both say that. Oh, the shows have more of that in the books. Oh, what a surprise. TV showing sex for viewers? No, that doesn't sound right. Double time, everybody. Oops, that's slow. Double time, not half time. Oh my god, are you serious?
What?
Obviously, I meant for you to not...
Hey there.
Just do your thing, man. Let's do a quick save. Actually, I gotta quit in 10 minutes.
Hey there.
We'll go ahead and save and quit for the day. I mean, I'll hang out for just a little bit. And, should be able to beat this game tomorrow, I believe. Which, I am really excited for, so. She's a grown woman. Oh, I already read that. It's also never really too graphic. Really? That's interesting. With as much as the TV shows, or from what I've heard, like, that's amazing that it's not, you know, that graphic in the book. Wow, what an awesome game this has been. Can't wait to beat it tomorrow. Definitely tune in at around 9 to 10 a.m. CST. I'm trying to contact my graphic designer so he can make a like a pre-starting little screen. So I can have that up for like 10 to 15 minutes before my stream actually starts to allow the people to trickle in and not really miss anything. So I greatly appreciate all of you guys' support. I really, really do, for trying to help me kind of fulfill a little dream here, because as soon as I knew Twitch even existed, this is something that I wanted to do. And I've been streaming for 3 years now, and I've made a lot of friends along the way. And I haven't gotten an affiliate or anything, but it's been awesome. And I'm still working towards it. So, can't break my spirit. A lot more lesbian sex, wow. Well, now that's here. Enjoyable to see, as always. Oh, you mean you mean the stream? I thought you the lesbian sex. Oh, that was funny. A lot more lesbian sex. Enjoyable to see, as always. Well, he's not wrong. That's funny as heck. Anyways, before I go, I know Kablooey, you picked Super Mario RPG. Thomas, did you decide on one? And CB, did you decide on one as well? Oh, I know. They'll definitely throttle the heck out of you, especially if you're not an affiliate or a partner. Yep. Oh, I am definitely aware of that, Kablooey. I've had to deal with all sorts of crap from them. Super Mario RPG sounds good. Well, no, I mean, I want you to each pick your own individual games. You don't have to, like, agree on one. Dead Island sounds fun. I mean, it is amazing, but it's actually already been picked if you wanted to pick something else. I'm saying I'm going to add it to the list of games we played after that. Like, I'm really glad everybody appreciates Super Mario RPG. Hey, you guys want to see something? Dead Island's trailer was so good. It was amazing. It was one of the best video game trailers of all time. And the game is good, but it is nowhere near as good as that trailer made it seem like it was going to be. Do you guys want to see something super rare for the Super Nintendo? I don't think I announced on here that I got it, and people might care, or people might not care, but still, I'm going to show you anyways. Found this at my local game shop. Very, very rare Super Nintendo cartridge. One that wasn't on sale. Very long at all. So it's a Final Fight game, but it's a special one called Final Fight Guy, where you can play as Guy instead of the main character in the other game, Cody. Or not main character, but side character. Literally, that's the only difference. But the fact was is that this game originally was just a rental-only game from Blockbuster. Shadow of the Empire, you got it. That game's amazing. I think I have it on Steam, so I got the HD version. I'm gonna play it on here then, rather than my N64. Anyways, Blockbuster was actually only allowed to rent this out at the beginning, never sell it. Then, of course, Blockbuster went out of business. You know, these were sold off eventually. But man, if you look it up to see how rare this game is, you'll be amazed that I actually was able to find this. I wasn't even looking for it. I just went to a local game store. I was like, what the heck is that? And the guy there didn't know what he was talking about. Oh, it's a super, super rare game. So definitely the gem of my rather large growing library. So anyways, it is 10:55. I gotta get out of here. Once again, thank you guys very much for watching. CB, if you haven't picked one, send me a message, and I'll put it on the list. As for everybody else, I'll catch you all later. I hope you all have a great day. I'll catch you all tomorrow.